Another Saturday night, and I got somebody. Hi, Rick. How you doing, sir? I got some games, and they're about to get played. Yes, once again, Lycan's in the stream, eating cookies. And, doing alright. I do apologize for my somewhat slow upload schedule of the live streams up onto YouTube. I really don't have a good excuse for it. My excuse is pretty much Skyrim. I've been playing the hell out of that, and that's a good, 3 hours every time. Yeah, Skyrim is truly one of those just one more dungeon, holy shit, it's 5:30 in the morning kind of games. Is anything interesting going on your end, Rick? It has been a week, yeah. Hello, Miss Vic Kitten. Always a pleasure. How are you? Well, hey, why procrastinate and take the week one day at a time? Just get it all out in one day. Yeah. And I just realized, I usually write some intro lines for the breaks for the videos. I forgot to do that, so I'm going to be winging it. Yep. That it's hard to stay mad at him, though. I really hope he starts dancing again. Like you couldn't really be mad at him and uninvited, because, he never actually did anything malicious to you. He just kind of, teased you with the key, and at the same time he gave you a jaunty tune and he was dancing. Learn the error of his ways from Dell. Oh, yeah. I love the way they tied that together. That was great. Though, the one downside of that, it means they're probably never going to do like an independent, uninvited sequel. And if what I hear about them referencing Deja Vu in this is true also, they're probably not going to do a Deja Vu sequel, which I would have really loved to see. Yeah, because I love me some Ace Harding. Okay. Yeah, so he learned an important lesson. Don't go dancing in the streets. Despite what several 80s bands would tell you otherwise. Okay. I think we will go ahead and get to getting. Let's see. Okay, I should have that set up correctly. All right. Let's go to the game I'm actually playing as opposed to the default for my Steam library, which right now is Skyrim. Oh, excuse me. I'm glad I was taught that skip trick there. Okay. All right. Let's see what I want to do for my intro here. Okay. All right, I got my intro here. All right. And 3, 2, 1. I have gone through a whole lot of trouble trying to get into this little devil's mansion. I was starting to get impatient. Welcome back to Beyond Shadowgate, and we are about to enter the mansion of the little red devil who stole our stash. And I have no idea what to expect here, considering the first part of this led us into the mansion from Uninvited. So, I'm pretty sure all bets are off from this point. So without further ado, we were given an invitation. I hope I'm not imposing. You're unable to move there. Oh, I thought it was open. Well, we're off to a rousing start, aren't we? Interesting music there. Seconds after you enter the room, a gust of wind slams the door shut behind you. That would be slamming shut. It's locked tight. The door handle feels odd, as if it is vibrating. A force must be holding it closed. I'm not going to touch that one at all, in any sense of the word. Fear washes over you as you realize you are locked in this mansion and without your equipment, which he was supposed to give back. You must get it all back. No shit. Alright, well, let's look at what we're doing. Well, first off, let's talk to our little friend here. We're locked in this mansion. We need to find that imp and get your things if you want to finish this adventure alive. Your advice sucks. It really does. It's like, hey, listen, tell me something useful. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. This foyer would be inviting were it anywhere else but here. Where would you rather be? Anywhere. Anywhere but here. When will the time be right? Anytime but now. That one's for you, Rick. You see an unforgiving desert expanding to the base of a great mountain range. More unforgiving desert. I'm sorry, I could speak faster than you type. My bad. Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing special. I thought there were cushions there or something. Alright, well, nothing to do but start checking doors. You grasp the handle and slowly open the door. Main hall. There is a suspiciously wide crack in the floor. You'd have to get closer to see what's down there. No, thank you. The dark wood of this door matches the rest of the decor. The door is firmly locked. The aging door has settled into its frame. It is tightly locked. It is a painting of a beautiful night sky filled with stars. There is a small depression in the canvas. Okay, a small depression in the canvas. Use Prozac on painting. It will not open. Hitting only hurt my hand. Can I move the painting? If you want to take you there. The stairs ascend to the second floor landing. You notice several strange grooves at the bottom of the staircase. Jeez, everything here looks like a trap. Okay. Let's see if I can open this other door. Alright, with a quick push, you open the door. That didn't look like a push door. I swear I thought I saw handles there. Oh my! As you enter the scullery, you feel a tightening sensation around your neck, squeezing harder and harder. You shake your head, the sensation quickly fading as you emerge from a mental fog. Okay, so we found the scullery, so where's the moldery? So we got here a simple metal chalice sits atop the counter. It is empty. The scullery has not seen chef or servant for many years, so I'm assuming this is a kitchen. Dried herbs hang from the ceiling. What's a scullery without a pantry, you wonder? You see a small keyhole in the door. Sadly, it's locked. Okay. I'm glad you told me what a scullery is in a roundabout way. You take the empty chalice. Hey, I actually have goods again. Let me see if I can take the herbs. Cannot take it. Failed to take it. Yeah, this is an especially a bite to me because I've been playing so much Skyrim. I'm used to like harvest garlic braid, harvest dried elves ear, harvest frost miriam, you know. Let's see what this is about. Judging by the dust covering these logs, you can tell that the flames from this fireplace died long ago. Like our love. Okay, well, I can't seem to do anything with the cabinet I get. Oh, right. Alright, so back out there, so I guess I have to do something in here. Let's get in the habit of saving all the damn time. Up the stairs I go, I guess. Okay. upstairs. Upstairs, downstairs, my favorite British sitcom. A luxurious rug depicts a single fern. Its beauty contrasts the rundown atmosphere of this lonely mansion. This eerie painting depicts a night sky hanging over snow-capped mountains. A strange golden sun appears out of place. Embedded within is a Game Boy Color and a copy of Golden Sun. Actually, it'd be Game Boy Advance, never mind. A simple hall is before you. You notice several deep scratches near the lock on this door. The solid wood door is tightly locked. Okay, forward, I guess. Hallway, what in the hell is that in the middle of it? In his haste, the imp must have dropped the magic lens. You take the lens. Thankfully, it's not even scratched. I wonder if he fucked with it in some way. I would not be surprised. The lens has the power to reveal the unseen. When your eyes detect wavering light, the lens will show you the truth. Although simple in design, you can tell you can tell this door was built by an expert. It is locked. You notice the lens has the smell of impure. Oh, thank God. Phil thought it might be semen. Phil needs to speak to a therapist. You see an unremarkable hallway with a single door at the end. Entrance to the attic is ahead. Side hallway. Alright. A small rolled parchment scroll sits on the floor. Alright, we'll get back to that. The view of the open sky contrasts with the oppressive feeling you have inside of the mansion. The simple hallway contains a single small window and creaky floorboards. This large, sturdy door is firmly shut. Scroll M1. You cannot open that. You unfurl the scroll, reading a sentence that makes you feel most uncomfortable. Banishing the incorporeal. If processed with the proper laboratory equipment, bile or blood from a spirit's beloved produces a purifying liquid. Yeah, when you care enough to send the most disgusting. Hallmark. Sewage is a discrete source of the samples needed to synthesize a purifier that will exorcise the spirit from reality. Am I gonna have to find like some corpse bride's shit? I mean, Misfit joked about the urine, but, you know... do I have a chance of opening this? Your inability to twist the cold metal handle confirms this door is locked. Quit giving it ideas, kitten. And again, I do that. Themir Mansion. Yes, it's the Themir of this mansion, and this is Chapter 6, so we have truly left the uninvited behind. Okay. Is this the door with the scratches? Okay, no, it was back there. You know what? Let's check it out. Why the hell not? No matter how hard you pull the handle, the door remains locked. And this one, door's locked, yeah. Up into the attic it is. Alcove. You enter the room just in time to see the imp scurry up the stairs and pull them shut. You little asshole. A shrill voice comes from above. Sorry, Fenling. There's nothing I could do. You see, I'm alone here. Alone. I was. An intruder came, yes, and disturbed my home, my peace, and did horrible things. Now the home is angry. It's talking. Fortune, I saw your ship. Yes, you. I had to make you follow. You see, I had to take your things or I'm done. Fix what he did. Stop the voices. Make my home quiet. Do this and I'll give it all back and more. More! The mere mention of this game causes anxiety. Well done, kitten. Well done. Attic stairs are set into the ceiling of this dead-end hall. Hey, don't knock him. He's got his rules and his religions all designed to keep him safe. Alright. Well, it doesn't seem to be much I can do with this. Let's just try it to try it. It did not open. Alright then. So the question is, what now? I'm guessing either this pit or this painting. Or maybe there's a pendulum somewhere. Let me check back this way if there was something. Okay, yeah, that led to the scullium or whatever the hell it was. The kitchen. So, I don't think there's anything more I can do there. Let's try using this. I think I hit it before, didn't I? Yeah. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? You're unable to move there. Oh, Jesus. Maniacal Mansion. Killed by the tentacle. As you kneel down to glimpse into the hole in the floor, a slimy tentacle reaches out from underneath the boards. It instantly wraps around your neck and pulls you into the darkness below. What kind of maniac has a tentacle monster in their mansion? I don't know, some weirdo named Ed. Nice. Nice one, guys. Either of these will open. Right? Oh yeah, they love doing... There are those little Easter eggs all over the damn place. I love this. I wonder about something. Punching dried herbs hurt my hand, really. Okay. Well, let's start using everything with everything, specifically the magic lens. Okay, I know there's something up with that because it said there was an indentation. Does not close. take it? Can I be taken? Can I be taken? Aight. Everything's fucking locked. I mean... Oh, I didn't even notice the painting up there. Let's see what that is about. There's a painting of a forest. Strangely, all of the trees look dead. Hey, Aquabrow. Me wandering into the mansion and getting chortled by a tentacle, and a Maniac Mansion reference, and other than that, me bumbling around a lot. But hey, better late than never. You know, good to see you. How are you? Oh! I just noticed that. The simple one contains. There's a discoloration there. That's a panel. Is that a decoration? But that definitely looks like a panel. Or maybe it's just paneling. Shit. Yeah, nothing like a nice warm fire. Good times. Okay, well, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to look at the guide. Alright, hang on. Okay, all I know for sure is that, I missed one item, but I don't know what help it's gonna be. So, at any rate, well, let's go ahead and retrieve that. Somewhere in one of these paintings. Okay, it's this one. You jump and grab the golden sun, pulling it off of the painting. You have sun coin. The sun coin is made of solid gold. It was attached to the painting by metal hooks protruding from the back. You look at the mysterious purple light flooding out of the room and realize that you don't trust it one bit. You quietly mutter, "Ugh, this can't be good," followed by a heavy sigh. No, probably not. So wait a minute, I thought that was locked before. Was that actually open? Well, apparently so. Sitting room. You slowly enter the room, noticing the air is frigid, despite the roaring flames in the fireplace. Holy shit! With a blast of displaced air, a phantom straight out of your worst nightmare suddenly manifests in front of you. Wonder if this is the thing the imp was talking about. Numbing cold comes off of the creature in waves, chilling you to the bone. A small voice rings in your ear. "Dal, flee now. I know not what this is, but I sense a vast evil. Run, you fool," the wisp shouts. "Oh, that's the wisp. Okay." Oh boy, we got a timed event. Horrifying apparition hovers silently in the air. You better run if you know what's good for you. Okay. Thank you for the clue. You dash out of the room, your heart pounding inside your chest as you gasp for air. "By the might of the One, what was that?" you whisper, thinking of every manner of fantastic creature you know. Your mind is gripped with terror as you realize this phantom is unlike anything you've seen. The thought disturbs you greatly. Okay, which begs the question, what the fuck do we do about it? Lure the phantom downstairs, Del, then maybe we can move freely upstairs. Well, let's see, the chalice is empty. The only thing I can think of would be the sun coin. A DVD copy of the old sci-fi movie Phantom Planet. The thought of being face-to-face with that specter again leaves you far too terrified to go back into that room. Lure it downstairs. Yeah, a lot of the Star Wars fan base became so ridiculously toxic around that time that my name for the movie was menaced by the fandom. Oh, we got a glow again. Something catches your eye as you descend the steps. One of the doors is open. It was not like this earlier. No kidding. Armor room. An eerie glow radiates from the armor. The metal plates clang against one another as the suit shakes violently. The phantom has followed you. You think you should not be here to see what happens next. Yeah, probably not. Okay, well, does this leave us free to mess around upstairs then? No purple glow. Okay, sitting room's available now. Spotting the fireplace, you eagerly rip your boots off and place your wet socks close to the flames. With great dismay, you realize the beautiful blue fire gives off no heat, but you do see an opening beyond the flames. Odd. Hey. I didn't really care, like, You know, I thought Jar Jar Binks was kind of out of place, but I understand the need for some comic relief. I don't know, to me he was like all the Ewoks rolled into one. This sofa has thick leather cushions and is made... This sofa has thick leather cushions and is made of solid wood. It must have been very expensive. The sofa and large fireplace make this room feel cozy despite the haunting atmosphere. It will not open. Can I move there? I can walk right damn through it. Interesting. Storage room. Okay. These large barrels have been placed tightly into the corner of the room. This large mounted stag head is unsettling for a reason that you don't quite comprehend. Maybe it's because it's a dead, decapitated fucking animal. I see a room with a sofa through a fireplace. Okay. The door is locked with a simple slide lock. Okay, then. You reach up and slide the latch over, unlocking the door. Alright. Let's see what we got back here first. Your feet will not take you there. Let's look before we go. This wooden trapdoor is closed. Oh, there's a key on the antler. I didn't even see it. Rick, take your fucking self out of here. With a surprising display of acrobatic skill, you leap into the air and grab the key from the antler. Good eye, kitten. You stare at the key for a moment before you notice a pale light fill the room. The stag head is glowing. Oh, fuck. The Phantom followed you here. Jesus goddamn Christ. I am being menaced by the Phantom. Okay, so that leads back to the upstairs. Alright then. The word basement is crudely etched into the metal. You can make a big scene on the mezzanine, but don't go in the basement. Okay, I still haven't actually gotten rid of the Phantom, apparently. Now see, the reason I'm cautious about the trapdoor, there was a trapdoor with a ladder in the original Shadowgate, but as soon as you would go down it, the ladder would break and you would break everything you had. So I know they studied the original one very carefully. In fact, they studied all the Mac Venture games clearly. So I would not be surprised if they pulled that. In fact, you know what? Let's just get it out of the way. You release the latch and the trapdoor quickly drops free, opening with a loud bang. DDP is inside. Yet again, you jumped into a hole without looking first. This time you landed on a soft carpet covering a hard floor. I do not like the look of that skull right there. At all. Luckily for you, your back and tailbone took most of the impact. Oh yes, lucky me! It's okay, my spine broke the fall. You're bruised, but still alive. Unfortunately, there's no way back up. This heavy door is flush with the wall and muffles incoming sounds. A metal lever is prominently set in the wall. You begin reading the elegant red script. Red rum, red rum, red rum. Energy of inert polarity arises from nodes, physical sources of power, and flows outward, enveloping all of nature. Okay, this is the core book for Mage the Ascension, got it. The actions and intentions of beings polarizes this energy. Profane action imbues the energy with vile darkness. Fortunately, I can attack the vile darkness. Desecrating the grave of a tortured soul produces much evil. Pious action and purifying substances create the opposite. Once imbued with a polarity, the energy may be absorbed into a being or used to create a portal to a corresponding dimension. When have we done that recently? As you look away, you notice dark scales below the book. Dark scales? Okay, what the hell? These half-burned candles look purposefully arranged as if part of an arcane ritual. Yeah, I was hoping that was what they were as opposed to just used tissues. The book is titled Summons and Rituals. You recognize it as a banned tome filled with knowledge unfit for mortals. So of course we start reading it. Creatures of unnatural origin, while not bound to all laws of our dimension, may be influenced by our actions and materials. Often what unleashes an entity can also expel it, if reversed in its entirety and accompanied by naturally opposing items. In the case of impure amorphous apparitions, pure crystalline salt is opposite in both form and essence. Apply corporeally. So basically the cure for phantoms is head-on. Apply directly to the corporeal head. However, some spirits require additional coaxing, and a blend of materials familiar to the shade source is necessary. Finally, it is helpful to focus the entity to one spot as you work. Several candles and a charm will suffice to snare it. I'm guessing this will be where we'd have to do it. This small purple skull makes a morbid bookend. Okay, same thing. There's a book of architectural plans. The text is a hastily scrawled dwarven language of which you are vaguely familiar. The location proves difficult for obtaining materials and for construction, but the family is paying extra, so we don't mind. It's like they said in, I forget what the movie was, if the money is there, we do not care. Near the external occipital protuberance, yes, it's also where the lactic acid builds outside the interior gluteus maximus. Why anyone would want to build an opulent mansion here is beyond me. Something about an invigorating atmosphere. You skip to an entry titled Themir Mansion Status Update. It's 2 words. We're fucked. That's 3 injuries now. The revolving panel, the first floor stair mechanism, and now in what the crew call the crusher. The crew forgot the wall lock mechanism sinks into the floor. Luckily, the custom door wasn't installed and Will Mike got out. The plans were for a mansion, but the additions make a fortress. At least the end is in sight. Chief Architect, Lisa Bryan. Okay, same thing. I love how there are 4 books on here, but they all point to the same book. You spy a very old tome on the top shelf. The ink faded and the pages brittle with age. It is titled The Great Upheaval. Oh, the first time I went to Chipotle. History has forgotten what once was. Our lands as we know them are very young. Much existed well before we planted our roots. A great society thrived, capable of feats we would call miracles. Travel to other realities was a commonplace activity, as indicated by the Stargate. Such power begets hubris, and their boldness was punished. The one sent a flaming star to end their reign and begin anew. I wonder if Okay, I wonder if that just refers to like a meteor, or if that has anything to do with the flaming star in Uninvited that thawed the ice so we could defeat Dracan. Will Mike? Ship name was Byler. I have to trust you on that one. Sadly, I've not seen much of Stranger Things. I keep meaning to correct that. The star, called the Portent of Doom, wiped all but a few of their structures from existence. Large, circular constructions. Sentence fragments were all that was left. You open a journal observing the brilliant, beautiful calligraphy. The sun and moon have circled many times, yet many moons pass since... Yeah, there you go, Rick. There's no one for you. The sun and moon have circled many times, yet we do not forgive the transgressions of the accursed Circle of 12. With their prophecy as false evidence and ignorant of his gentle nature, in their fear and hunger for power, they took him. Oh no, they took Bam Margera's favorite band. From what he may become, they slew him, because he was the most gifted of our line, more gifted than they. For eons we served with honor as the king's mightiest sorcerers, yet in our time of need he looked away. Our line could not tolerate this injustice. We found a way. With our sacrifice, we right this wrong. Our champion has come. Okay. There's a few more things to look into here. But I think that's enough light reading for one day. So thank you very much for joining me on this mission. And always remember, look before you leap, but... you know, if you're lucky, there'll be a half-burned candle to break your fall and possibly your tailbone. So take care until we game again. Cut. Okay, quick drink here. I don't know if I was supposed to be here yet, but there was a shitload of things to do. Okay. It beats not knowing what the hell to try next. Okay. And not a whole lot. Been a pretty decent week. Messing around with Skyrim a lot. Trying to plan for a upcoming campaign. Yeah. Not much. Alright, so let's see. Okay. My eyes clear there. God damn it. Just a little eye crud. Alright. I think that'll do it. I can sort of see again. Okay. Alright. And back in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Shadowgate Book Club. Our reading assignment for today, the rest of the library. We kind of fell into this place, and we are searching through the stacks, seeing if anything can come up and help us. So without further ado, let's finish searching through the Dewey Decimal System. You open a journal observing the beautiful calligraphy. Oh, right, I read this already. Okay. A bottle of mysterious glowing liquid sits next to these books. You reach up and grasp the vial of glowing liquid. Ectoplasm. I slimed me. The green liquid in this bottle emits a faint glow. It is cold to the touch. Okay, well, we know what we gotta do. I figured something would happen. It's Surge. Can't be. One of our friends isn't here looking for it. You drink the ectoplasm and find it pleasantly sweet. You feel relaxed and calm until you see your hands become translucent. Cool. The rest of your body follows until you completely disappear. You've turned into a ghost. Well, that should mean I could just, like, float through all of these, you know, frickin' rooms and, you know, not be interfered or bothered by anything. That ought to be a big boon to this mission. Oh, were you dicking me? You see a library below. There is no ladder or steps, so dropping down will be a one-way trip. Even for a fenling, the drop doesn't look dangerous. Okay, well, screw it. Okay, this time I don't get the crash. Alright, fine. Bold, angular handwriting covers the pages of this book. The entries are marked with dates and terse notes. Second, development as expected. Some evidence of ability not atypical for age and lineage. It isn't atypical, it's atypical. You skip across several pages. Seventh, development accelerating. Ability is superior for age. Necromancy proficiency apparent. 13th, Friday. I named it Jason. Development accelerating. Exhibits mastery. Preference for elemental sorcery manifesting disaster-scale weather events. Oh, so this is the origin of Storm from the X-Men. 17th, development beyond measure. Exhibits cloaking of aptitude. Subject is ready to proceed. I don't like where this is going. Unlike the other books in this library, these are wedged in place and free of dust. They also aren't of the same subject matter. The rest of the books seem quite important, but these are just children's stories and cooking recipes. Quite odd that they were so hastily piled on this shelf. Well, if they were children's books, it kind of makes sense because that way the children could reach them. But here's the thing. The last time there was a cookbook around, it had a key that I needed in it, so I'm not going to assume these are for nothing. With some effort, you pull the books away from the shelf. Okay. So something different for take. You see the panel behind them is slightly askew. The rear panel is askew, but you don't see a place to pull it. Maybe a good knock will do it. Finally, I get to hit something. Whap. You hammer the panel with the side of your hand, knocking it loose and revealing a secret compartment. And apparently there are bananas in there. Or Link's boomerang. A metal icon shaped like a moon was hidden behind the panel. You take the moon emblem. It is a small golden object in the shape of a moon. Metal tabs on the front and back indicate both sides attached to something. Aha! Hit somebody! Or something. You place the seemingly useless books in a pile under the desk. Let's see if I can open this first. I can't actually just open it, okay. It did not open. The closed door strangely has no knob or handle. You wonder how it'll open. Gee, I wonder. You put a leg up on the desk and reach for the lever, pulling it down. The door behind you swings open. Okay. Well, we got two possible ways to go, so let's go to the obvious one first. Laboratory. Okay. Entomological specimens and glassware outfit the laboratory. You feel uneasy thinking about what experiments were done here. Same thing on this. It is a small note written in a bold, angular handwriting. Handwriting, yeah. Why is everyone's mansion always a maze? I don't know. It probably didn't start out that way, but maybe, I don't know, maybe Sarah Winchester inspired them so. Collect samples related to the subject. Personal or familial. Load in receptacles, turn the crank to dispense. It is a brown glass vessel used for stabilizing light-sensitive substances. You realize you don't need the vessel, not until it's filled with whatever comes out of this device, at least. I see. There is a small round hole in the side of the apparatus. You spy gears and cogs through the tiny opening. A genius alchemist created this apparatus to combine liquids into powerful potions. Simply pour and pull is how it's used. So basically the medieval equivalent of plug and play. Yeah, absolutely. This is great stuff. You heard the alchemist was quite mad, but an artist when it came to designing tools. You can't say you disagree. The simple door opens to the outside world. Oh, does it now? Oh my! Grave. As you walk toward the grave, a suffocating... Marriage is what brings us together today. Let's try that again. As you walk towards the grave, a suffocating pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. You're an asshole. A suffocating pressure wraps around your chest. The odor of dirt and earth fills your lungs. The smell clears and tightness fades as soon as it came. You gasp for air, wondering why you felt such terrible sensations. This corpse, bound tightly in wrappings, is partially buried or partially unburied. Either way, it is very likely not in its intended final resting place. I wonder if this is like in Elm Street 3 when they decided to bury Freddy in the graveyard. It's like you're about to attend a funeral, one that's long overdue. A hastily dug shallow grave lies empty. An unsettling skull is carved into the tombstone. You see indentations in the eye sockets. I wonder if I can take some of the dirt. I'll take it. Use the corpse, Luke. You crouch down and fight the urge to vomit as you grab the body and pull it into the grave. The dirt must be from the grave. Judging from the moisture in the earth, the blasphemous activity happened recently. Oh, look at the corpse. Decomposed corpse lies still in the grave. Freshly disturbed earth before the gravestone makes this mansion all the more haunting. I wonder about something. You're unable to move there. I wanted to see if I could impale myself on the fence. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what's this way. Okay, back out into the main hall. Okay, let's take a look at this again. There's a painting of a beautiful night sky filled with stars. There is a small depression in the canvas. Stretching your arm above your head, you snap the moon into the canvas. It fits snugly into the depression. Sounds of moving metal come from under the staircase as the bottom steps slide upward, revealing a hidden stairwell. Interesting. Secret stairs, oh god, and everything's purple. Damp, musty air fills and flows up this small flight of stairs. This locked door is made of hardwood and metal bars. There is no getting through it without a key. Well, hopefully this is with a 1. Yep. Slide the basement key into the door, unlocking it. As you do, you wonder if you really want to know what lies beyond. Why not? I've lived a full life. Well then. Dungeon Hall. This dark basement hallway reminds you of the dungeon you escaped from not long ago. An old rusty shovel sits in one of alcoves lining this stone hallway. That's rare grammatical mistake there. Take the shovel. The metal shovel blade is attached to a sturdy wooden shaft. You try not to think about how it has been used. The is hanging off the text box? It was? Really? Wait a minute. Ah, damn it. I can't go back and see it. I'll have to look and see that. I'm just not used to looking there. That's amazing. So they didn't make a grammatical mistake. I never understood, was that the, or the? Sturdy wooden door has no knob or handle. You see a large pool of dark liquid down the hall. It is an imposing metal door. The handle on the bottom must slide the door into the ceiling. You grip the cold metal tightly and pull hard, lifting the door open. Okay, that won't open. Alright, let's see what happens here. Seconds before entering the room, a loud boom startles you as the door slams shut. Oh shit. Machinery clangs as the walls come to life, slowly closing in on you. You pull with all your might, but the door won't open. Oh, dicks. Moments later, the spikes press against your flesh. The last thing you feel is pointed metal pushing into your skull. I thought for a moment maybe I could stop that by using the shovel. One of those lovely, yeah, go here and die things about Shadowgate. Cesspool. As you walk towards the pool, a sharp pain between your shoulders causes you to cry out and stumble forward. The pain disappears as you stand up straight and feel across your back, looking for a cause and finding none. It is a stone statue of a crouching gargoyle. It looks real enough to frighten small children, you think. Or small fendlings. A small key hangs off its lower jaw. The murky liquid has a repulsive odor that reminds you of the sweet scent of rotting earth mixed with rust. Based on the eerie vision you had as you approached, you are drawn to the curiously dark and vile liquid. The air in this room is stale and heavy. Odor coming from the pool makes it nearly unbearable to breathe. There is a scroll sitting at the edge of the stone pool. Alright. Scroll M2. You open the scroll and see scribbled notes in a dwarven language. One catches your eye. Dunno why they want to hide a failsafe to a compactor, but I don't get paid to ask questions. Here's how we put it together. The mural's bewitched, so you gotta reveal it. Then put the relief in place. That'll raise her up. Flip the switch. Easy. Huh? I'm very confused. I love the reflection of the eyes there. You dip the chalice into the rancid liquid, taking extra care to not let it touch your hand or Ruby Soho's. Well, you know what we gotta do next. The odor from the chalice prevents you from bringing it any closer to your face. You tiptoe along the edge of the pool and snatch the key from the mouth of the gargoyle, and from the mouth of madness. As you inch back down the pool, you notice the room growing brighter from behind you. The Phantom is here! I knew something was going to happen. The Phantom of the Shitty Mansion. Yeah, it's pretty impressive when even Dell realizes, what the fuck are you doing, Keith, dipshit? It's a small key with a bed frame etched into the metal. Okay. I'm going to assume this is not for that. Oh, I hate it when they do that, reverse direction on me like that. Oh, though it's clever that they did, I'll give it that. Okay. No, I need to take that out. You reach up and pull the moon from the painting. The bottom steps quickly slide down into place. Okay. Okay. Your hand shakes as you slide the key into the hole and unlock the bedroom door. Guest bedroom. You don't look like you entertain a whole lot. Despite being coated in a heavy layer of dust, you can see your reflection in the silver. After a few months of being transfixed on the mirror, you realize you feel something odd about it. You snap out of it when you realize there's a slight draft coming from behind the mirror. Swing the shovel at the mirror, why not? Alright, let's come back to that. You narrowly squint and swear you can see something under the bed. The bed frame sits so low to the ground that you can't even reach under there. Nope, can't pry it up. I hate it when I have a room full of new stuff to play with, and I can't figure out how to do any damn thing with it. You got anything interesting to say? Of course you don't. A simple guest bed that looks as if the sheets have recently been hastily redone. Okay, interesting. You grab the corner of the bedding and pull it off the mattress with a quick tug, tossing it on the floor. What do we have here? There's an old scroll sitting on the bed. Aged scroll. Aged scroll. You begin reading the scroll. If apparitions ye seek, and sure ye won't flee, educ spiritus, ye speak, and there they'll be. Edoxpritis. Cutie? So, okay. You have learned the spell, Edoxpritis. I guess this is probably going to be to get the Phantom into the library where we want him. Or then again, that purple skull is there, so it might be inclined to go there on its own. You squat and grab the mattress with both hands. With a loud grunt, you toss it against the wall, revealing a ladder below. The bed hit a passage that leads below. There is a sturdy ladder that must have been used by whoever lived here. Okay. Well, I still don't know what the deal is with that mirror, but I can at least check this out. Mural room. I feel so comfortable. The stunning mural of an angel holding a harp looks out of place in this gloomy cellar. You inspect the mural. It may be your imagination, but the feel of the surface doesn't match what you see. How so? Please elaborate. There's a short corridor to a dead end around the corner. Did you have to say dead end? You see several small flashes of red twinkling within the hole in the wall. You think this plain wooden door fits the creepy basement aesthetic perfectly. Okay, let's go back to that one scroll. What was that about? Failsafe to a compactor. Okay. The mural's bewitched, so you gotta reveal it. And put the relief into place. That'll raise her up. Flip the switch easily. Easy. Well, if the mural's bewitched... Aha! You hold the lens up towards the mural and peer through the glass. The holy image fades, and the mural reveals its true form. Aha! The once peaceful mural is morphed into a ghastly reaper. Looking closely, you see a piece of the mural is missing. Okay. So, I'm guessing by putting that piece in, I can't quite tell exactly where the piece is. Maybe it's the face. I don't know. Okay. We can open that door. Okay. And that leads into the dungeon hall. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing this must be to turn this room off. Which means there must be some reason for being in there. Okay. That got interesting. The dead end. My favorite stunticon, I might add. Okay, apparently on the other side is a Shade Man's stage from Mega Man 7. Several small flashes of red twinkle within the hole in the wall. It's the Hole in the Wall gang from the real Ghostbusters. Holy dicks! You suddenly hear many high-pitched screeches as several bats fly out of the wall. They speed past in a flurry. You are shaken, but very much unharmed. Hi! I'm here too! The final resting place of this skeleton is a small space hidden behind a wall. You shudder thinking about how it got here. Also, on a unrelated question, where is my cask of Amontillado? Nothing happened. You wind up and launch your fist into the loose brick. Luckily for you, it doesn't put up much resistance and crumbles like sand. I didn't expect anything to happen there. You revealed a skeletal hand, and it is holding some kind of trinket. The occupant of this hole in the wall died clutching this charm. That alone tells you the importance of this item. Thank you very much. You could quickly reach out and take the charm from the bony hand, half expecting the skeleton to come to life. There is an inscription on it. With candles we invite spectral beings. May we contain their blight. Okay. The stairs are down, blocking your path to the first floor. Okay, but we have an alternate path, fortunately. Okay, so that's clever. So no matter which way the stairs are, we can easily get up and down them. Meanwhile, let me look at this again. I have to figure out something with that mirror. Okay. Were those planks there before? Okay. Alright. Driving the shovel into the pile of earth, you begin the somber activity of burying the corpse. With each shovelful, you think about how miserable it is that you are on this journey. You are not prepared for this. You look at the grave and feel a sense of unease, like something is wrong. I'm still wondering what those indentations are about. Let's see, do we have what we need now? I'm going to look at that scroll again. Bile or blood from a spirit's beloved produces a purifying liquid. Sewage is a discrete source of the samples. Okay, we got that in the chalice. Okay. So I think we can do this. Ooh, that turned a nice color, didn't it? You pour the murky liquid from You pour the murky liquid from the chalice into the apparatus. Liquid from the basement has been added to the mix. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So I need three things, it looks like. You carefully pour the ectoplasm into the apparatus. Okay, yeah, I need something else. What else could I be missing? Okay, so clearly I'm I think 2/3 of the way here. I just need to figure out what else. to go in here. So we'll go at that next time. So thank you very much for joining me. And always remember, wear proper eye protection in the lab, especially if you're handling a chalice full of ghost shit. So take care until we game again. Cut. Yay, chalice full of ghost shit. And I don't have the chalice anymore, and I do not blame myself for that. It seems like everything purple is related to it, but then again, it also possessed the gargoyle, so I don't recall the gargoyle being purple, so I think all bets are off on that. Okay. Actually, I'll mention that so it's all in there. Okay, so, I know something. I know something I can do that makes this enhanced. Excuse me a moment. Holy crap, this thing is dusty. Okay. You'll see. Alright. Oh, I should have kept the dust in there. It would be a good effect. Okay. Alright. And coming back in. 3, 2, 1. Boy, good thing there's nothing left inside that. Anyway, here's to you, Lycanthro fans. Welcome back to Beyond Shadowgate. And we finally got rid of the chalice full of ghost poop. No other way to put that. And we're now trying to figure out what the third ingredient in this concoction could be. I've also buried the body. In-game. As far as you know, that's the only one. And trying to figure out what to do next. So without further ado, it's time to get started on our lab homework. Yeah, it looks like anything purple is a possible. Anything purple is a possibility for the Phantom, but it did possess the gargoyle, and I don't remember it being purple, so I think all bets are off on that. Let's see. Alright. Dirt from the grave, possibly. Let's try that. Failed to take it. It cannot be taken. Okay. Doesn't seem so. We're probably going to run into something liquid eventually. It's just a matter of what and when. Trying to think of where we have not been. Okay, we didn't go back to the armor room at this point, or at that point before the Phantom messed with stuff. So let's see what we got here. This ancient armor is similar to that of a Gwynenthal. Oh god, I gotta start pronouncing that again. Gwynenthal commander. The fingers of the right gauntlet are spread apart. Cannot be taken. open. What you expected did not happen. And hit it. Nothing happened. Did not work. And then, please tell me I can take the sword. You cannot take it. God damn it. Right in the nads. He's wearing a codpiece, damn it. Yeah, it said blood or bile, but it said you could get that from the sewage. Maybe open the base of it. This parlor holds a single suit of ancient armor. Being alone in this room is unnerving. There's got to be something to it. Nothing. Nope, nothing special about the panels. Okay, we'll come back to this. Oops, not what I meant to do. Okay, so I got two things right now I can't figure out. The suit of armor and the mirror in the guest bedroom. The mirror in the bathroom, I perfectly figured out the English beat on that. This torn parchment is another piece of map. I thought I saw something there. Parchment is wedged firmly between the casks. Shove the barrel aside. Pick up the piece of parchment and find that it fits nicely with the piece of map you've been carrying around. This will be helpful for getting around once you get out of this haunted mansion. Okay, so we are 59% of the way through here. Nice. And we've got a lot more set of the map and... Okay, something involving the hands of a clock. Oh, I found out about this, by the way. This was the key to entering the secret passage into the castle a long time ago, and this is actually randomized. So these which one of these you have to press is different every game. Cool thing, that. Okay. I'm glad you're really digging this game, Aqua. I'd be digging this game a lot more if I still had the shovel. Is there something at the end of that hole? No, it doesn't look like it. Although simple in design, you can tell this door was built by an expert. It is locked. I have no more keys. He's still not letting me in. don't remember if I did this or not. Thinking we may be getting close to guide time. It said the fingers on the right gauntlet were open. So what in the blazes? Are you going to say anything useful at all? Fuck you. I'm willing to bet this thing is placed under some kind of trap door or something like that. Let's look at this again. Fingers of the right gauntlet are spread apart. Why would they mention that? They wouldn't mention that unless it was important. Hey, Armor, you got any ideas? No, didn't think so. That's still locked. Okay, folks. Guide time. Pardon me a moment. Okay. Okay, I became aware of what I needed to do with the mirror, and also something I forgot to do in the library, or didn't think to do. But you can sort of understand why, in a moment, that I wouldn't think to do it. Apparently, I need to take this skull. You pick up the ornate skull carving. Hooks are attached to the back of this small skull emblem. Okay, now, if we take a look at Targwinthal here. In the presence of a shimmer, this will dispel an enchantment and reveal what is hidden. So apparently I need to I need to speak that. Or use it, whatever. You chant the magic words, Targwynthal. The face of the mirror shimmers and disappears, revealing an opening to another room. Main bedroom. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A thick leather-bound diary sits on the floor. You cannot open that. I can take it, though. You open the diary and note the bold yet beautiful handwriting. Ah, the bold and the beautiful. Got them both. Sam Spade. Or, failing him, Mike Hammer. I read the most fascinating thing today. Should things go awry and I am haunted, purifier alone is insufficient. The remedy, pour salt on the corpse. Huh, trivial. You close the book and wonder what monster wrote such things. As you thumb through other pages of the diary, you realize you don't feel right taking this with you. You'll place the diary right back where you picked it up. Why the hell not? What does it matter? Really doesn't matter at this point. You would love to dive onto this large bed and rest under the heavy purple sheets if being in this room didn't terrify you. The large bed implies this is the master bedroom. Despite the luxurious trappings, you do not feel safe here. Interesting decor here on the wall. An elaborate cuckoo clock is fixed to the wall, obscuring an expertly painted fresco. Amateur hiding place. I'll bet these weights control the lock position and the brass key opens it, you say. You give the brass key a good twist and wait for the lock to release. It doesn't. Instead, an adorable cuckoo greets you. The chirping of the cuckoo has seemingly disturbed the master of this bedroom as a figure crawls out from under the bed. Oh, dicks! It sinks its bony fingers deep into your eyes, blinding you before it strangles the life out of you. Well. Well then. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting death by cuckoo clock. Okay, slide the lock open the door. Okay, and that leads back out into the hallway. Alright. Yeah, I just now noticed that. A thin gray object is covered by the bedsheet. You can't tell what it is from here. Okay, for idea of nothing else in mind to do, I'm gonna have to keep fucking with this cuckoo clock. Okay, I think it is supposed to be 3 o'clock according to the map. Oh, no, it isn't. 6:15. Okay, so that's right. Okay, there it is. You twist the key and hear the sweet clicking sound of a lock coming undone. The clock face swings open, revealing a brilliant red gem. I still got it, you whisper with great satisfaction. Hidden behind the face of the clock is a mysterious red gem. You place the red gem in your pocket. This pale red gem is fashioned into an exquisite round cut. And I wonder if those goes on the grave. Also, if I need to compare it to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Yeah, thank God it's not the ruby. You place the red gem into the stone eye socket. It fits perfectly. Okay, well, that's half of it down. Still a little drawer there. Wonder what to do with that. Okay, so let's see. I'm missing the other... whatever it is that goes into the grave. I'm missing salt. And I'm missing the piece of that mural. All my trees are dead. I got kicked in the head. All my trees are dead. It's kind of hard not to feel a little bit of sympathy for the imp at this point, though, because it's scared to death of the phantom, apparently. Yeah, good call. Salt is probably in the pantry. Which begs the question, how do I get into the pantry? The front door of the mansion is locked tight. There's no way out until the Eerie Force releases it. Well, here we go. Am I really gonna have to look up? Am I really gonna have to look up this shit again? And then there's this. What to do with this? Okay, I just noticed something. You see that indentation right there? That it looks like this thing was pushed aside. No, it's still talking about the armor. When I look at what? Oh, the skid marks? Ew. Oh, okay. The floor is marred with several scratches moving in a strange arcing pattern. I don't seem to be able to do that. Okay, I'm guessing since this is at a slant and there are arcing scratches, I'm guessing it wants me to push the thing. I'm a little confused as to how. Okay, good call, kitten. Maybe it's expecting something to be handed to it. No. 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 That's all I got. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I got this. Nope. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. Something has to go in that hand. I'm trying to think of anything around that I still haven't taken. Yeah. I don't think I could take any of these. You'd rather not be caught carrying this evil thing around. You know, something else just occurred to me. I'm guessing when I put that other thing in there, the Phantom is probably going to come from there, and then we'll have to chase it into the library and do our thing. Which makes me wonder. You lay the charm down in the circle of candles and back away. Within seconds, a magical symbol appears on the floor. Your trap is set, now to call the Phantom to you. Okay. I'm still not ready, though. Finger exercises. Okay, that was the mule room with the dead end. And he's back upstairs into the guest room. Dark corner of the basement seems oddly ornate for a cellar. Okay, well, once again, I got nothing. There's clearly things I'm missing. So I'm going to have to look that up and figure out what those are. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me. And always remember, plan your exorcisms well, because there have been tons and tons of movies that show what goes wrong if you don't. And also potentially one game. So take care. Until the game. Yeah. God damn it. So take care. Until we game again. Cut. What if the skull goes into there? Oh. Okay. We'll try that. We'll try that when we come back. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So yeah, we will go ahead and hit intermission, and we'll try Misfits idea when we come back. Hopefully it'll be a good one, better than what I'm coming up with. All right. So at any rate, I'll see you in about 20-ish. Enjoy. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just finishing up my intermission cookie. And I did a little looking at what's coming up, just to kind of make sure we were on the right track. And I think we are. But I have to be totally honest with you. There is a possibility that I might have gotten either locked out of one of the endings of the game, because apparently there are multiple endings to this. I didn't realize that. Or I might have been soft locked out of making any type of progression. I don't know which it is yet. We're going to find out. I seriously hope it's just the former. But I will explain once I get back into the recording for the episode. Yep. Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero. No brand loyalty in this house. One of my friends catches me drinking Pepsi. I'll never hear the end of it. So let's see. Dig that groovy evil bass. Greatest of all time wrestler. I'd have to say Undertaker. With Ric Flair being a very close second. Yeah, Ricky Steamboat's an amazing wrestler. He's definitely a good pick. But I think in terms of overall impact to the sport, Flair and Undertaker had a lot greater influence. Greatest face of all time. Oh yeah, absolutely. Alrighty. Oh, they're not my personal number ones, but I would say picking without bias. I would say them. Anyway, all right. Okay. All right. Let's go back in. 3, 2, 1. I'm still stumbling around this mansion, hoping there is going to be a pleasant mural to this story. Welcome back to Beyond Shadowgate. And before the break, Misfit Kitten actually had a good idea trying the skull in here, since it was the same color and about the same shape, so we're going to see if that'll work. Before I go too far into something, though, I did double check the guide for a couple of hints about that night, and I saw something that worries me a little bit. There is a possibility that I might have either locked myself out of one of the possible endings of the game, or I might have possibly even soft-locked my way out of progress in the game. And it involves something I did earlier, which I'm fairly sure by this point I saved over. So we're going to hope it doesn't come to that. But let's continue on anyway, because, the only way there and back again is ever forward. Okay, so let's give this skull a try. It fits. Hello. You push the skull emblem into the mural. It's a perfect fit. Great job, kitten. You hear faint sounds coming from behind the wall. After a moment, a large gear mechanism rises from the floor. And we're suddenly in the Castlevania clock tower. A complex gear mechanism with a large lever that's just begging to be flipped. Well, when a problem comes along, I must flip it. You grab the lever and give it a pull. The gears slide over one another and you hear a loud click from down the corridor. And down the corridor, huh? Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing this now is disabled, this thing. I hope. Okay, nothing's going freaky on me. You have no idea how many people's blood stains the spiked wall. You have no idea how many people's blood stains the spiked walls of this torture room. Syntax is a little bit off there. You see part of a purple object attached to the door, but it's too high to reach. You wonder how to get it down. Oh, you could have fooled me, kid, and you're doing great. The tile appears to be slightly misaligned. Looking closer, you notice scratches on the floor. And I can open it. You hook your fingers around the tile and slide it aside, revealing a shallow hole. What do we got here? This small crank handle was hidden under the tile. Well, let's revive that old Comedy Central show, Crank Yankers. Okay, you pick up the crank handle. You prefer the purple stuff over the Sunny D? You see a gloomy corridor ahead. You jump up and grab onto the metal bar, pulling the door shut with your weight. Okay. Now that the door is closed, you see it is a metal shield that is hanging on the door. Okay, you reach out and grasp the shield on the door. You pull with all your might. Purple drank. And land right onto your rear when you realize it wasn't even securely fastened in place. Luckily, no one was around to see that, unless that ghost saw you. Best not to think about it. Alright, let's open it up again. You grab onto the metal bar and pull upward. A hidden counterweight causes the door to slide open with ease. Alright. No more time needed in there. I'm almost afraid to save because if... Well, actually I could save on a different slot, right? No, I can't. Well, shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and hope I am doing the right thing. Forgetting that the secret passage had been opened, you take one step and plummet to the floor below. You hit the ground head first and your momentum carries you into the basement. Oh my god. Your body is battered and beaten against the stone steps. You come to a stop at the bottom of the stairs. You never get up. Well, that was amazing. I gotta give him credit for thinking about that. Okay. Clink. And clink. You hear a soft clicking noise as you close the gauntlet around the shield strap. Suddenly, the wall panel in front of you revolves, exposing a hidden relief. This detailed relief of a starry sky was hidden behind the wall. You see two sets of small holes in the celestial body. Okay, I'm guessing this goes in there then. Bomb steps quickly slide down into place. The moon icon certainly gets around. You reach up and place the moon into the relief. It locks into position with a satisfying click. The moon is set into place, and there is another notch nestled in the crescent of the moon. Okay, I'm guessing this is for the sun coin. Yep, there we are, and there's the other gem. You press the sun coin into place. It fits perfectly. The hidden compartment contains a small red gem. Place the red gem in your pocket. Okay. I'm going to look at this handle because I think it might go in here. It's a machine part with a rounded end. Slide the round end into the side of the apparatus. It fits perfectly. Okay, now all we gotta do is put whatever the last thing is in here, and we can start mixing the stuff up. I still need salt, so I have no idea how to get into that. And masticate the uvula. Yeah, exactly. I don't know yet, Aquabrow, and actually, this is where it is. Okay, because here's the thing. Remember in that diary up in the master bedroom, where it said to get rid of a spirit, you had to put salt on it? Apparently, according to the guide, what I was supposed to do was put salt on the corpse, and then use the shovel to bury it. Now the problem is, since I didn't have salt, obviously I didn't do that, and as soon as I buried the corpse, the shovel disappeared. So, one of two things is going to happen here. Either I'm going to somehow be able to dig the corpse back up with my hands, I guess, and put the salt in it whenever I finally get it, or I'm well and truly fucked. And if that's the case, then I don't know what else I can do if that stops me from progressing other than start all the way over. Which I'm definitely not going to do tonight. I salt the earth, man, it could be. So right now the only thing I can think of to do is put the red gem in here and hope the thing doesn't come right after me. You place the second red gem into the remaining eye socket. Suddenly, the stone skull slides aside, revealing a compartment. You see a small sack in the tombstone compartment. Are you shitting me? Salt sack. The salt was there the whole goddamn time. You grab the sack and see that it is full of salt. A strange thing to keep in a graveyard, for sure. Okay, now. It will not open. You cannot open that. Will not open. Okay. The item does not work. Okay, we may be in trouble. Here's my other idea for it. Okay. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to take a moment to double check the guide and see what happens from here. And that's going to tell me if we are soft locked out of this. Yeah, really. Alright, give me a second here. Alright. I'm going to see what happens here. Because according to the guide, I actually have exactly what I need to make the stuff. So we're going to see what happens from here. I don't know if I can actually do anything with the salt at this point, because I can't salt the dirt. You grasp the crank handle and pull it, slowly powering the apparatus. Bubbling and hissing sounds fill the room. The apparatus works its magic as the liquids combine to fill the vessel on the table with a pungent-smelling substance. The brown glass vessel is filled with a foul-smelling liquid. I wonder if this is no ghost. Purifier. Chemistry complete, you grab the vessel containing the concoction you've just created. You think of things to name your concoction. In your haste, you choose no ghost. Maybe you'll think of a better name later. Oh god, am I going to have to remember to open the bottle? Alright. So if this is the case, then I've got the purifier, and that should be all I need for the spirit, or for the phantom, whatever. So now I just need to get it here. Taking a deep breath and steeling your nerves, you say the words Edux Spiritus and wait for something to happen. Something happened. A familiar wave of icy air hits your body. You shiver from cold and fright as the phantom appears before you. You have gotten the attention of the mysterious phantom, lady. Okay, don't have to open it. Ugh. For a second there, she looked like Mom from Futurama. Gathering her courage, you scream, "Be gone, monster!" and throw the foul-smelling liquid at the phantom. Its form begins to dissolve and lets out a horrifying shriek that leaves your ears ringing and your eyes watering. Taking a deep breath, you look around the room. A sense of unease fills the air. The remains of the phantom radiate a strange energy, yet are cool to the touch. Nothing happened. I can't open the salt. Okay. I guess I did it. Too little, too late. The imp's mangled body is cold, and blood has pooled in vivid splotches on its skin as if it has been dead for some time. You feel responsible for its death, that this outcome is entirely your fault. If only you had done things differently. If only you hadn't been so goddamned obtuse about shit. Well, fuck it, it's eating cookies in heaven now. It's a bag of your things. You can't wait to take it and get out of this accursed house. Finally, you say as you take your things, you know more hardship is coming, but you feel good to be on your way. As you lift your bag, your head begins to pound violently. The nape of your neck tingles. You hear sounds like gentle whispers from within your mind. You cannot make out the words. "I'm out of here," you mumble as you turn to leave. You don't care anymore. You never want to see this place again. Take the silver key. An unusually small charm has been tucked away within your goods. There's something written on the back. You bring the charm close to your eyes and speak the words from the tiny inscription. "I memorized explosive runes today." When the dead hold a secret, these words will show you their final moments. After reading the inscription, the charm crumbles in your hand. You have learned the spell. Desitia Mort. The small silver key has the word pantry stamped into the side of it. I'm glad we got music again. You look like a squashed tomato. Oh, you finally get in the fucking pantry. You place the small silver key into the lock with a twist of your wrist. The lock opens. I can eat my Tempies now, yay! And if I find any more cookies, they're all mine. Pantry. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 'Tis the scullery. Yeah. You peer at the jar and notice a single floating eye looking back at you. Ugh, you say, recoiling from the specimen. Light reflects dimly off of this yellow stone. Despite the color is identical to the red stone you used on the portal. PI stone? This yellow stone gives you a strange sense of deja vu. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is it going to happen? Is it really going to happen? It reminds you of the red stone that activated the portal. Oh my fucking god. Is it going to be for real? These once fine dinnerware plates have been reduced to shards of broken ceramic. It cannot be taken. That one individual shard can't be taken. Failed to take it. Okay. PI stone. Nice. Having defeated the Phantom, the front door has opened. You are free to leave. You step out of the mansion and into the cool night air. So much time has passed since you began chasing Belazar. An unsettling feeling washes over you. You do not have long until his evil scheme comes to fruition. You must hurry. Well, if you quit wasting my time with all this side bullshit. Oh, back to the really cool music. Okay, so yeah, apparently it's a lockout of one of the endings, but I did plan to go back through this and record all of the deaths, and hopefully any potential dialogue descriptions I missed. And now that I know there are multiple endings, I'll probably go looking for them. I'll have to see just how much effort it takes. The structure. Let's look at this once again. This yellow stone emanates an otherworldly presence. You see the shape of the portal carved into it. A thrumming noise rises from the structure. Your hair stands on end as power crackles through the air. Oh boy. I know that place. The space in the center of the machine begins to waver and distort as a portal appears out of thin air. Okay. Well, it appears we are actually going into the world of Deja Vu, and I am so happy about that, because that was always my favorite of the three. Technically the four if you count the second Deja Vu, but that was my favorite world. But anyway, I think that's a great stopping point. So, I am going to go ahead and stop it for here. It'll be a little shorter episode than normal, but that's fine. This just works perfectly. So, anyway, thank you very much for joining me on that crazy adventure. And always remember, dirt once, shovel once, measure twice. Take care. Until we game again. Cut. Okay. I am going to be so happy about this. All right. Cannot wait. This is so beautiful. All right. 3, 2, 1. In the words of the great Yogi Berra, it's deja vu all over again. Welcome back to Beyond Shadowgate, and I am ecstatic looking at this next area because just like with Uninvited, which I presume this was also a Kickstarter bonus, there is a segment that takes place in the world of Deja Vu, which would be Chicago, and if I remember correctly, when we were in the original Deja Vu, it took place mostly on December 8th, 1941, because Ace found a newspaper with the headline being "The Japanese Bomb Pearl Harbor." So Dell ended up in the world of Uninvited just before the main character showed up, so I wonder how this one's going to pan out. Well, Only one way to find out, so let's start walking that beat. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Dingy hallway. You stagger forward, your head spinning like you're recovering from a stupor after a week-long festival in Windermere. I guess that's the fantasy world equivalent of Vegas there. You have no idea where you are or why you're here, but at least you remember your name. Time to go, Dell, you mumble. You look around, the portal is nowhere to be found. You sigh heavily, wondering what to do until the wisp begins speaking. More good news and bad news, Dale. Bad news first this time. We've entered this world nowhere near a portal. The good news is that the key to use the portal is in this building. We can figure out how to get to the portal later. First, let's find that key. Okay. And I am guessing we're in Joe's bar. It's a plain wooden door with an out-of-order sign. You see a dried stain on the floor. Okay, I'm guessing if this is, let me see what this is. You're in a very dingy hallway. Doesn't say anything about the stain. I'm guessing then that this is the ladies' room, and that would be the stain from the toilet breaking from having Mrs. Sternwood sitting on it. So this would be post everything that happened to Ace. A case with a glass door is mounted on the wall. A case with a glass door? There is an indent as if this is meant to hold something. It appears to be the shape of a sword. Huh? Okay then. It's an image of a man wearing a pinstripe suit with a snake on the front. He's holding a leather glove and a white ball. A plaque at the base of the image says, "Starting pitcher, K. Roloffs, player number 11. There's a note written on the image. To Joe, thanks for the free grub. It was edible. KR. Okay, so Joe in this case would be Joey Siegel, who was the murder victim. It was edible. It's an image of several people all wearing the same uniform with the snake emblem. They must all be soldiers from the same kingdom, fighting for their snake lords. Well, maybe it's just the Arizona Diamondbacks on a trip to Chicago. It's an empty bar ahead, so he recognizes that much at least. The door won't budge. You understand now what out of order means. No, you really don't. Not until you see Mrs. Sternwood and what she did to that toilet. Joe's bar. Okay, that's interesting with the lights up there. Approaching the glass door, you look upon a vast city unlike any you've seen, filled with humans dressed in unfamiliar clothing. I'll need to blend in, you say. You see some men out front and you overhear their conversation. We got the door covered and Frankie's inside looking for the money, boss. No way Ace is getting out alive. Okay, so the dried puddle tells me this is definitely after the events. They can't be talking to Joey Siegel. You realize you've accidentally stepped into the middle of something serious. You should stick to what you do best, get what you need, and make a silent escape. There's a folder paper on the bar top. It's open to the sports column. It reads, "It's a big day for the local sports fans. All of the city's teams will be in action. The game times are: the Hounds play first at 1:30, the Serpents follow at 3:45, and the Gargoyles finish the night with a match at 8 o'clock. It cannot be taken, so whatever. Even in this unusual place, you recognize all the familiar trappings of a bar down to the well-worn wooden floor. You peer out the window into an entirely foreign scene. Unusual carriages speed past as people wearing strange garments march to and fro. I'll look at the store first. A sign on the door reads, "No customers allowed." Luckily, I'm not a customer, you think to yourself. You open the door. The light rapidly fades as you descend the stairs. You can't see anything save a small chain hanging from the ceiling. You reach overhead and give the chain a gentle pull. It clicks and light fills the room, revealing a small cellar. A self-lighting miniature lantern. How convenient. I'll be sure to remember that when I return to the fens, you think? Sure you will. Okay. That does not close. Okay. Alright, well, familiar sights here. It's a dreary and damp cellar. The smell of alcohol is strong enough to burn your nostrils. You look at the spigot and realize that one quick turn of the knob and you can partake in some delicious wine. Assuming you know what vino means. A big barrel is set against the wall, the type of barrel used for storing wine. Let me double check his stuff, because it's been so long. It has been so long since I've seen his equipment, I don't remember. A Connecticut Fenling in Joe Siegel's bar, yeah. That would be a bestseller. You turn the knob and prepare for a stream of wine to come pouring out. You are just about to bend down and drink from the tap when you notice that a steady flow of water comes streaming out. Watered down wine? What a shame. As the last of the water drips out, you notice that the picture has been conveniently cleaned. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a picture down there. Okay. It's an image of a man wearing an odd helmet with a stone monster painted on it. He's holding a brown leather ball. Throw salt on the ugly cabbie. I don't think that'll fit in the coin slot. A plaque at the base of the image says, "Wide receiver, C. Geisat, player number 55. There's something written on the image. "Joe, you gotta hire a painter and fix the place up, Geisat." Nobody who came to that bar liked it. Several dusty bottles fill the rack. Well, Well, if this is just like Deja Vu, that means one of these is loose. Interesting take on the original Deja Vu music, too. There's a long wooden object here amongst the glass bottles. Oh, there, I see it. Baseball bat! You reach up and slide the wooden object from the rack. It appears to be a slender club. It has a decent heft and is quite solid. You are impressed with its quality. You find the rounded wood surprisingly light and easy to swing. It would make a good club. In the glass case, in the glass arse. This goes up your glass arse. Okay. Let's hope the thugs aren't in here. Calling upon all your thievery skills, you gently slide the glass up and open the case. Well, that was easy. This case was clearly meant to hold something. Now all that's left is a barely legible note. It reads, "Carl, we got a rat problem. I brought the bat downstairs to take care of the vermin. Dave." Oh no. I don't want to run into any ROUSs. I mean, I don't believe they exist, but... Yeah. Alright, well, let's, I guess I might as well start saving again. I I really wish I could, huh. The item does not work. Gotta fit in there, how? Somehow. I don't know, maybe the bats were, like Babe Ruth fans, and he figured all he needed to do to get him to leave was to, you know, show off his stuff. They'd be like, well, this place is too classy for us, we're out of here. It's gotta fit in there. Now it doesn't close. The shit. Okay, fuck it. I can't put the bat back in there. But on the upside, now I have a baseball bat. Ho, ho, ho. And I did that again. Upstairs hall. Oh, dicks. You slowly creep up the stairs as the figure of a man comes into view. As he works, you hear scraping metal sounds. As an experienced thief but a miserable lockpicker, you recognize the sounds of a stubborn lock when you hear one. Realizing it's only the two of you in this building, you begin thinking of a way to subdue the intruder before he sees you. Large does not capture the imposing size of this man. Given his mass, you wonder why he doesn't break the door down. Clonk. You sneak behind the thief, raise the club over your shoulder, and prepare to swing. His gruff voice mumbles, "Got it," as the lock clicks open. Seizing the chance, you swing the club, striking him in the head. Ha! Pow, biff. The goon stumbles slightly and collapses down the hall. Realizing you handled the goon and the lock simultaneously, you drop the club and smile at a job well done. Take it with you! Take the damn thing with you! You see a spot on the wall that is less faded than the rest. Something must have hung here until recently. It's a photo of large padded gloves. You aren't quite sure what they're used for. Ace Harding was a boxer, so... if this is the same hallway, originally this had some photos of Ace and I think a couple of other boxing characters. You read the name on the faded poster. It says Puff McMuffin. Yeah, he was one of them. The hard work done, the door opens easily. Okay. And this was Martha Vickers' office, Joey Siegel's secretary, who was one of the two people responsible for his murder. It's a faded light brown coat. This is what the people of this world wear. It might be useful to help you blend in. Okay, if that's Ace's coat, what the hell is it doing here? Faded coat. You take the faded coat. Maybe it'll help to look the part, you think. I'll see if there's anything in there. It did not open. Okay, nothing in the pocket this time. Despite unfamiliar furniture, there's no mistaking an office. The odor of cheap perfume lingers in the air. It's an image of a man wearing strange armor with a large dog painted on his chest. He's carrying a tall, curved stick. A plaque at the base of the image says, Team Captain D. Marsh, player number 35. There's a signature written on the image, to my favorite joint in town, Jim's Tavern, Marsh. I love it. I love it. So, crooked stick. Okay, Okay, so crooked stick and a uniform with a number. I'm guessing hockey. So this would be what the Chicago... what's the Chicago hockey team? Is that the Blackhawks? Rick, you want to weigh in on that? Am I right? Blackhawks. Okay, cool. Hey, I got one. What do you know? I actually knew a sports thing. Failed to take it. You cannot take it. Oh, I'm sorry. The fucking Blackhawks. You have no idea what this object is, but it makes a rather off-putting sound when you lift part of it up. Best to leave it alone. It's a board with several sheets of blank paper. This may be good for navigating this crazy place, you think. You grab the sheets of paper. Notepad. It is several sheets of bound paper and a conveniently attached, unfamiliar writing implement. He's figuring these things out fairly quickly. Okay, nothing special about the desk lamp. It looks like your basic everyday kind of desk. It's covered in various knickknacks. Does the desk open? It will not open. It is a small brown box with a button on it. A thin metal wire runs from the top of the box to the door. Curious. Okay, this wasn't there in the original. So God only knows what it actually does. You push the button and with your thumb and it gives in. You hear a lock release across the room. Okay, it unlocks a door. With great self-satisfaction, you open the door. And here we have Joey Siegel's office where he met his end. The first thing you notice in this office is the stale air permeating the room. Something about it puts you on edge. The desk looks newer than the chair, and the carpet underneath is covered in faded stains. The desk looks new in contrast to everything else. You wonder what happened to the old one. Regardless, it's unremarkable. Okay, so they decided to take Joey Siegel's blood-stained desk out. And apparently they also replaced the phone because originally he was holding the phone receiver in his hand and the wire had either been pulled out or cut. A blue device hangs on the wall. It looks interesting, but you don't have time to fool around with it now. The small office is dominated by a large window to the outside world. The framed poster is hanging askew on the wall. The fact that it's not level is bothersome to you. Oh, I know what's behind that. Yep. Unable to tolerate the unlevel poster any longer, you pull it from the wall, revealing a hidden safe. It's a wall-mounted safe. You have to get a closer look if you want to get inside. Spectacle Co. Okay. I mentioned this earlier. Spectacle was one of the names, or one of the NES fan games that was done by Graph Metal, one of the two people that helped create this game. Yeah, very nice attention to detail there. Okay, so again, we have manipulatable numbers. The door to the safe is solid steel. There's no getting in without unlocking it. This is the handle that opens the safe. It will only turn if the correct combination is entered. This interesting mechanism appears to be a cog with numbers etched into it. You can slide it to change the number. I have no idea what to use there. At some point, someday I will. Okay, so let's see. I'm a little worried about going back downstairs because I'm afraid the thug is there. Actually, let's not do that yet because I want to see what happens if I go outside without using the coat. You pull the string next to the window and the shade quickly rises. Convenient, you say with some surprise. This is going to warp the timeline so badly with him seeing all these inventions and wanting to be like, yeah, I made that. As you head toward the window, the wisp chimes in. Dell, I can sense more items you'll need in this building. There's no getting home without them. Keep searching. Okay, there's no leaving home without them. See if the desk opens. Okay, no. Okay, Thuggo, my heart seems to be gone. I wonder if I can take this. No. Okay. Okay, well, let's try an old favorite tactic. Let's start punching all the wine bottles. Okay, maybe that one that seems to be dripping there. Can I take that one? You grab a bottle of alcohol for your journey. After all, you deserve a little something for your efforts. Unfortunately for you, that was a weight-bearing bottle. Oh, God. The rack collapses, crushing your body beneath it. Okay, I did not see that one coming. A weight-bearing bottle. I was wondering if it would be that or if it'd be like the tombstone. And that eyebrow there makes him look kind of like Sans. Ugh. Your history, Dell. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if I... That will leave a bruise. Oh, and that was pretty nasty with his hands and the glass going through him. Ugh. Long yet surprisingly light painted metal pole from a distance that reminds me of a staff. I wonder if this will go in there. No. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this empty sheath will. Nope. He would be a Comic Sans, yes. And equally groan-worthy. You grab the metal handle and pull at the door, but it doesn't budge. It is locked shut. Better find another way out, you whisper to yourself. I don't remember if I looked at these. Even in this unusual place. Okay. So I don't know where the thug went. And I'm kind of nervous about that. I still feel like there's some way to get into the casino. Or at least there should be. There, what useless things do you have to say? Looks like we'll have to do some detective work to crack this safe. Yeah, the thing is, there was a path to the sewer in the original one, but you had to get into the room that led to the casino for access to it. And the two ways to do that was either through the wine rack secret entrance or the elevator in the office. And it doesn't look like the elevator is an option right now. Yep. There we go again. Yeah, I get the feeling that wine rack isn't going to open, or at least if it will, not with anything we have. I wonder if there's anything in the phone. You cannot open that. It did not open. Still nothing with the desk. I was hoping it was going to say something about that pole. The coat rack. You can't see much from your vantage. The clouds in the sky look bleak and uninviting. Yeah, that'd be Chicago, all right. Okay. Guide it is. One moment, please. And the answer was staring me right in the friggin' face. Oh, crap. So, yeah. The answer to it was actually given through the different jersey numbers. And the specific sequence that we need was right in here. Okay, hounds, serpents, gargoyles. Okay. Oops. Okay, the middle two numbers are 11. Can't believe I didn't figure that out. Oh, wait a minute. There was one in the... there was one down in the wine cellar. Okay. Something, 1155. $35, $11.55. Okay. $3, $5, $11, $5. You grasp the handle and attempt to pull the safe open. And it opens! Hello. Oh, now that's what I call safe. There's a pile of green paper in the safe. If this is locked up, it must be important, you muse to yourself. You grab the piles of paper, understanding that they are valuable in this world. No shit. Maybe it's just your optimism, but you swear you can see glimpses of Count Torlin reflecting in it. You see a familiar sight. This is clearly a portal key. You grab the portal key, glad to be one step closer to getting back home. You're impressed by the craftsmanship of this wall-mounted safe. They must have some talented blacksmiths in this world. Yeah. The small faces printed on the front remind you of the currency in Stormhaven. You prefer metal coins yourself. There is something to be said for that. This portal key will attune a portal to get you back to Count Torlin. Calgon, take me away. Count Torlin, take me away. If you can find a portal, that is. Okay. Can't believe I didn't think of that. You'll hear several loud footsteps enter the next room. A gruff voice speaks up. We got Ace trapped, boys. Get in there and let's rattle him. Don't stop till he's full of lead. Oh, disc. Oh, shit. I started to say, like, oh, shit and oh, dicks together. Sounds like they mean business style. You have everything you need. Time to get out of here. That one goon in the hallway was bad enough. This sounds like there's a whole group of them. You know you won't stand a chance. You have no choice but to escape. You step onto the platform and a cold wind whips past you. This is a windy city. Uh-huh. The steps lead to a ladder which allows passage to an alley below. I just want to see what happens if I go back in. Returning to a room full of murderous thugs would be an unwise choice, even for you. Alright, fine. Alley. What the hell is... Oh, it's a fence over it. I thought, like, what the hell did they do to the street? You drop down from the platform above and tumble as you hit the ground. It was quite the fall, but you're no worse for the wear. You've escaped from these goons, but now you got a whole city ahead of you. You have no idea how you'll get back to Count Torlin. Yeah, that does seem to be an issue, doesn't it? Well, I'm just going to have to put all of my sleuthing skills to the test here. You know, for now, I think that'll be enough. So I think that'll be enough for today. So next time we will return to Chicago, 1941, and you know, see if the problems of a Fenling amount to a hill of beans in this city. So take care until we game again. Cut. Okay. I'm squeezing in one more episode because, goddamn, I don't want to stop. Okay. Let me think here. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Yes, he has. All right, and, okay. 3, 2, 1... Well, this world has been confusing so far, but up to now, I'm coming up all aces. Welcome back to Beyond Shadowgate, and we are in Chicago, 1941, in the world of Deja Vu. And Del, the funky Homo sapien, is trying to figure his way to the portal, wherever that might be. And something I want to point out that was kind of interesting. In the original Deja Vu, there wasn't any indication that there was any kind of bad weather going on, but here it's clearly been snowing. Which makes sense because it is December. Alright, let's see what we got here. Despite the unusual look of the steel set into the ground, you recognize the fetid odor of a sewer. Okay, so that's the sewer. A large fence built from long, thin wires is blocking the alley exit. You see the steel walkway high above your head. The ladder is far too high to reach. No going back now. Well, we had gotten what we needed from, this ain't no 3030, this is 1941. Small green plane flies overhead and summons lightning. Oh wait, that's 2 years from now, my bad. And actually, that joke didn't make any sense because it was 1942, not... Screwed up, acknowledge, move on. Okay, so, you reach down, grab the edge of the cover, and slide it off the hole. It's much lighter than a dungeon cell grate. Yeah, let's just get the stupid stuff out of the way. Down the sewer. What the shit? In the shit am I looking at? A cat is curled up and resting here. It's likely down here to escape the harsh winds of the city streets. Aww. This way leads back up to the cold. This appears to be a powerful set of cutting shears. You think they could cut through metal. Okay, that's how we get through the gate, I guess. Or how the fence, rather. This appears to be a tin can. It has been crushed and sits precariously on the edge of the walkway. Okay, we're definitely going to need those. You pick up the cutting tool. You reach for the tin can, but its crumpled shape causes it to tip over and into the water. And you were just saying, Aqua? A ferocious sewer alligator pops up from the water. It looks hungry. Crunch. It clamps its jaws on your legs and twirls around, snapping your bones in several places, and the cat just totally undisturbed by any of it. It drags you down into the sewer water, tearing more chunks of your flesh to pieces before it finishes you off. I love the fact that the cat was just not bothered by any of that. Here, kitty. You reach out to pet the cat while I was trying to talk to it. You reach out to pet the cat, but it recoils and hisses loudly at you as it runs off. The noise it makes echoes off of the sewer walls. And it alerts the alligator. The cat continues to sleep. He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, well, it's not me, so what do I care? Quick, throw the can into its mouth. Stick the wire cutters in its mouth. Stick the pole in its mouth. Okay, the interesting thing is, how did the portal key end up in... I just realized this. How did the portal key end up in Joey Siegel's safe? Especially after his murder. I'm trying to remember what was even in the safe in the first one. Oh, yeah, it was the trunk key to his BMW. And an IOU. There was a note, there was an IOU that said Ace owed him $1,000. Okay, well, that's enough of that shit. A large fence built from long, thin metal wires is blocking the alley exit. A sturdy tool used for cutting metal wire. You place the metal jaws over the wire and slowly snip through each piece until there is a hole large enough for you to escape. Huzzah. Notice I have not put on the coat yet. Street. You stand in the middle of a street. It's eerily quiet with none of the bustling activity you would expect. Holy dicks! A goon approaches you and draws his weapon. I don't know whose yous are, so no hard feelings, pal. Just wrong place, wrong time. Roland the headed Thompson gunner. The man opens fire. As the steel rips through your body, you collapse into a bloody heap in the middle of the street. Okay, I guess that's what happens when I go out without the coat. Okay, now here's the question I'm wondering. If this coat is indeed Ace's coat, why the hell is he not going to shoot me while I'm wearing that? Scare the cat to get eaten by the gator. Oh my god, dude. I mean, I do have shit. I have cheese and bread. You know what? What the hell? Let's see if it works. Interesting looking cat, by the way. Nothing happened. Doesn't give a damn. It's like Tempe's? Like Temptations? Nope. I tried speaking to the cat. That's why it bailed out. You slide your arms into the coat sleeves and realize you're swimming in fabric. This simply won't do, you mumble. A loud sigh sounds in your ear as the wisp speaks curtly. I don't have all day. Fine, I'll help you out. The faded coat glows blue and shrinks around your body, creating a snug-fitting garment. Wow, you say. What else can you do? The wisp replies. Many things, just not for you, it says with an obnoxious smile. You're in this with me. I just want to remind you. Alright, some partner you are. Stand in the middle of the streets, very quiet. A peculiar carriage catches your eye. As you approach it, a cloth slips over your head and you are shoved from behind. There's a loud slam, then the sound of a muffled, gruff voice that says, "You's pretty dumb to come around again, Ace. The Syndicate has had enough of you." Whatever you're being held in starts to rumble and you sense you're moving for a very long time. Throw the wisp at the gator. Okay, I'm guessing that was not Joey Siegel's BMW. Because I was just waiting for Dell to start messing with it and have it explode on him. Given that it would still have the bomb that Sugar Shack planted. Frozen Lake. You feel the shaking stop. Moments later, you hear a click and are met with a gust of frigid wind. You're lifted into the air and tossed onto the cold ground. The gruff voice speaks again. The bosses like you, Ace, so they given you some options. You can freeze to death or drown into lake. See ya, gumshoe. You know, the thugs can't tell a former boxer from a hobbit. Yeah, seriously, especially not without a hat. Ace had a, I think it was a fedora. You know. You hear a loud noise move away from you as you get to your feet and rip the cloth off your head to see a vast frozen tundra. You realize you're on a large lake. The wind scatters snow in all directions, quickly erasing your footsteps. Well, a lot of good this coat did me. I've been mistaken for this Mr. Gumshoe, whoever that is. Dick Gumshoe? Hey, pal! You take off and discard the coat, not wanting any more cases of mistaken identity. Frozen lake, huh? You see a web of cracks across the ice. The shore of the frozen lake is in sight if only you could reach it. Does not work. Okay, here we go again with the quicksand. The sounds of splintering ice reach your ears as you plunge feet first into the shockingly frigid water. The sheer cold causes you to gasp. Unfortunately, murky water fills your lungs and you sink to the lake bed, cold and dead. Okay. I wonder if this is where the heavy coat comes in. You slip the coat on and start sweating immediately. Pulling it off, you decide to store it until you're freezing. How much more cold do you have to get? I was hoping the coat would be like a flotation device and keep me from falling in. Alright. The cracks running through the ice make you nervous, very nervous. You can't see any cracks in the ice. Okay, this is how we're going to figure out where to go. Cracks? 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 Wait, where I just was had cracks? Oh, the ice delpades here. Ice delpades, yeah, I guess. Okay. So we go east. This is actually pretty clever to do it this way. East again. Oh, I see them. They're actually patterned on there. Or are they? Okay. Lake Shore. When did I get to DC? You breathe a sigh of relief as you step foot off of the frozen lake. Oh god, was I on the mall that whole time? After the excitement wears off and you calm down, you quickly retrace your steps and write them down. Okay, with your notes in hand, you feel like a real detective. Surely you're better than whoever it was those goons were after. Mr. Shoe something. Joel Schumacher? Well, a lot of people were pissed off after Batman and Robin. Okay, so did that... Yeah, that took the place of the notepad. Okay. You look at your nervous scrawling, it reads northwest, northeast, east, north, north. Stone stairs lead to a grand entrance. Like everything else here, the architecture is unusual but not unpleasant. The shore of the frozen lake abuts a stately stone building. Wayne Manor! Whatever it is, it's got to be warmer than standing here. No mention of the flag. Alright, well, let's get going. Well, hell! Hey, warrior, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Very good to see you. Better late than never. We already went through the world of Uninvited, now we're in the world of Deja Vu, and I'm a happy guy. Oh, yes. And I am a happy Lycan. Okay, so here's a familiar sight. You see the ragged face of a stranger. He's wearing a familiar coat, and there are bruises across his knuckles. Hey, can we talk? Hey! It's oh my god, it's Henry Winkler. You say hello, the man responds. Hey kid, you look lost and confused. Happens to me once. Name's Ace Harding. What's yours? You tell him your name. Dell, huh? Strange name for a short one like you. Tell you what, I run a boxing gym. Come by and I'll teach you something to help keep people off your case. Touché. You tell him about your trek across the ice. He responds, Goons? I took care of them. I've been at this for years. Alright, kid, I don't like you, but it's windy out here. Get on inside. See you around, kid. Deja Vu spoke with Ace. Nice. I love it. I love it. Yeah, they never did name the protagonist of Uninvited, except to say that he was male and had a sister. So, yeah, being able to speak with Ace is awesome. Museum. It's a statue of a burly man holding a sword. You can't help but think that you would look handsome if made of marble. A painting of an eagle attacking a snake hangs behind a rope made of velvet. You don't know much about art, but it's very good. It was also in the mansion in Deja Vu. And I think it was actually in the Deja Vu or not Deja Vu, the mansion in Uninvited. And I think it was actually in the mansion in the Uninvited part of this game, too. Which, let me see, seems kind of odd that he's not recognizing it. There's a thin slot in this box. Maybe it has something to do with the strip of paper sticking out at the top. Statues and fine art fill the building halls, reminding you of the palaces you've entered before receiving an invitation. Well, I guess we'll just make our way in. A man in a blue uniform stops you. He says, "Hey, fella, you got a ticket?" You can only shake your head and shrug. He frowns. "Then pay for one at the box or scram." With a final puff of his chest, he walks away, disappearing down the hall. Okay, well, let's push our luck. The uniformed man quickly rounds the corner and grabs you by the elbows, clapping your wrists in restraints. You resist by kicking him, but it does no good. "That's it, pal. You're headed to Joliet. Your history," he growls. "Your history." Wait a minute. Did he die in prison? That really wasn't a death. Okay, well, I guess let's pay our way in. Are you kidding me? He put all of it? He put all of it in there. He gave like there were 3 wads of cash in the safe. And he put all of them in there because he clearly doesn't understand what the dollar and the 1 means in relation to the bills. So yeah, he just like he probably just gave him like $10,000 or something. You slip the green notes in the slot and watch as the paper at the top grows. It says Receipt Museum of Science and Industry. You don't know what science and industry are, but you know what a receipt is. That's your ticket into this place. Ticket. You grab the ticket and rip it from the box. You are pleased with the satisfying sound of the paper tearing. It reads Receipt, Museum of Science and Industry. It's your ticket into this place. A man in uniform stops. He says, "You got a ticket, fella?" "Yes, I do, sir." You hand the man the ticket. He takes it and moves aside without a word. "I'm not going to Joliet." "I will not be there, Romeo." "Ah, okay." Luck smiles on you once more as you see a familiar-looking structure in the center of a large room. The wisp chimes in. "This portal is drawing power from this place, but it has no destination." Notice the dinosaurs in the background. We're going to Jurassic Park. You place the key into the slot. A portal forms and you can see a glimpse of home. I don't wanna... You've never been happier to see a barren wasteland. No, I haven't. I want to stay in Chicago and learn how to box with Ace. I guess I had to get rid of all the future money, except he's got that memo pad with the with the attached pen, I assume. Open the portal, get on the floor. Bye, Ace. I wish we could have sparred. Chicago. Escaped Chicago. You return through the portal, tired of being transported to places you don't belong. At least you don't feel ill. You're exhausted, and it looks like the Wisp feels the same. As you consider resting for a moment, a gust of desert wind strikes you, reminding you of the long journey ahead. At least now you have the knowledge to traverse the dangerous expanse of the Great Barren Desert. Oh, okay, so the path across the frozen ice is the same as the desert. Okay. Clever. Or at least you think you do. Well, I guess if we think we do, maybe we do. Honestly, I'm going to save going through the desert and its cool music for next time, because, to be honest, I need a little time to mourn leaving Chicago and leaving the world of Deja Vu. It was great, but no amount is enough, you know. So I do want to thank you all for joining me on this journey. Always a pleasure. This is an awesome game. I love the fact that they included those things in there. Thank you all the Kickstarter backers that made that happen. That made my day. And so I bid you adieu, and always remember something. I can't think of an ending. Hold on. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. I bid you adieu, and always remember, when it comes to teleporting mystical ancient structures, they truly do belong in a museum. So take care until we game again. Cut. Yeah, buy a $10,000 ticket till I can't throw Keith's Lycans in the stream. That'd be amazing if somebody Patreoned me for $10,000. I would love that. That would be fucking amazing. Well, that was an awesome night. I'm still a little bummed about the thing with the shovel. But what can you do? It's a trade-off I'll accept versus looking ahead at stuff, which I still don't want to do unless absolutely necessary. So, I will conclude as usual. I will conclude with the reading of the Patreon supporters: Mike Panza, Viceroy Scorn, Rick in Baltimore, Tristan R. Dunn, D.I.O.D., Jumpy Cat, and the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and the wonderful support of all of my thoroughly awesome Lycanthro fans. No ticket required. So, yes, thank you, Warrior. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Aquabrow. Thank you, Misfit Kitten. Pleasure to have you all here. Yeah, it'll be a whole week, but I'll make it worth it. And don't forget, I have Random Retro Wednesday to look forward to. Playing something. I'll figure it out probably that day. So, thank you very much for this fun journey. I appreciate it. Thank you. So in the meantime, yeah, that's the night. So, take care. Be safe out there. And looking forward to seeing you again. So take care. Until we game again.